All right, the first one is Carl A. and Sarah J. Schleicher. And basically what they're gonna do, does everybody know where the Farley's used car lot is down there in East Penn? Yeah. And all he's doing is giving him, the Schleichers are giving him an acre of land from their lot, huge lot right there. You never bought the new plant, did you?
Nope.
It's zone business commercial, it's 1.2864 for the existing McFarland and 23.4718 acres for the Schleichers. The 1 acre, 1.001 acre going over to McFarland gives him 2.8865. There's no water and sewer proposed. It's a combination, subdivision lot combination for existing residential commercial tracts. One with moderate, slight to moderate sloping conditions throughout. On-site investigation revealed existing structures and all proposed lots, no barriers before the plan approval were noted. It contains all the plan requirements of the East Penn Township subdivision land development ordinance and complies with zoning, and I would recommend approval.
Any discussion? Is there a motion for plan approval?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Plan approval is granted.
Who's the engineer on that one? Who's the engineer on that one?
Humanic,
Meninsky.
Humansky, it's colonial survey map,
Oh,
David Humansky. Next one is Cora and Carpenter. This is down where the old Carpenter auto, where they had all the cars down there, the AMC cars in that
how they open the dune.
off Main Street, Main Road. And basically, we had this last year and they subdivided this portion out of here. And now what they're gonna do is redo it and a 50, what is that, 25-foot axis in here, and then they're gonna split this off again from the main parcel. Let's see here, comments. Located 1180 Main Lane. There's existing public municipal water and sewer. There's none proposed for lot 2. Existing agricultural residential land tracts, slight to moderate sloping distances are out. Conforms to minor plan requirements, Franklin Township subdivision and land development ordinance and requirements of the zoning. I pointed out that they're gonna need a $200 recreation fee for the new lot and the owner certification to sign and notarize the record plan. And I would recommend plan approval.
Any discussion? Is there a motion for plan approval? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Plan approval is granted.
We had one from Mascahoney, but he didn't submit the plan with the required information, so that'll be next month, but this. There's another one from Mascahoney, they do not have a borough manager or a borough secretary. So I had to send this to Robert P. Yurchak, the Esquire. It's located at 33. Okay, this is 61, no, 61's here. This is 33 Tippets Road, South Tippets Road, Nescahoning. It's 1.074 acres. Going to be split up into two lots. It's an existing residential land tract, moderate sloping conditions throughout. Existing structures and all proposed lots. The plan is submitted does not conform to the requirements of Nescahoning Borough Code of Ordinances, Chapter 22, subdivision and land development, Chapter 27 zoning, and Chapter 18 storage and sewage disposal. Minimum lot size required, the R1 residential district zone. Regulations governing size of lot yards and buildings requirements of 18,000 square feet. Both lots conform to that. However, there's 2 existing structures. There's a shed and a pool that are within the side yard setbacks. And a garage is located in the proposed, lot 1 is located within the 20-foot rear yard setback. And the applicant should request zoning variances from the zoning. Subdivision and land development, however, subdivision of an existing developed lot requires separate water and sewer, electric and utilities for each lot to be created for possible separate ownership. Excuse me. As shown in the plan, there's an existing 4-inch sanitary line from up here. It comes all the way down here to the other portion of Tibbetts Road. However, they're saying on plan 8 that this existing building is connected into there. Didn't show it, didn't show any of the water going to each lot. 30-foot sewer utility easement shown in the plan should be extended up to the existing house. They're gonna need a revised sewage for landing module. Plan note 8, both homes are currently served by municipal water and sewer services. Lot 2 sewer service system and water service system, both lots 1 and 2 are not shown in the plan. All existing streets on or adjacent to or within 500 feet of any part of the track, including name, right of way and right of way width and carway width shall be shown. And Tippets and 54 doesn't have them shown. Permanent reference monument shall be shown in the plan and shall be constructed in accordance with specifications of Appendix 22A, Section D, 1 through 3. All pins set and found should be identified on the plan either as iron pipes or steel or at least 3-inch quarter in diameter. There should be a monument on this corner, at the corner there, and corner on the perimeter of the whole track. Again, storage and sewage disposal, except as otherwise provided in this 18304. Each improved property shall be connected separately and independently with the sewer through a building sewer. Grouping of more than one improved property on one building sewer shall be permitted, except under certain conditions for good sanitary reasons or other good cause shown, but only after special permission from the borough in writing shall have been secured and only subject to such rules and regulations and conditions as may be described. Existing tax parcel, this is what really blew my mind. Back in 2009, this building was issued a tax parcel 122B for A53 least 1, and it's shown on the mapping. I don't know if you, on your comments, you have the tax mapping. So it's gonna have to be extinguished. Like the Carbon County Tax Assessment Bureau. You'll see a little wear right in the middle. Draft deeds description should be provided, copies of the recorded plan and new recorded deeds for the project should be provided to the borough. Again, the original signatures that we placed directly in the plan and all comments, recommendations, Mr. Honeyborough engineer should be addressed. And I would recommend conditional plan rejection.
Discussion? Is there a motion for conditional plan rejection?
So moved. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Conditional plan rejection is approved then.
That's it. Technical documentation review. If anybody wants to review the Mahoning Township new subdivision ordinance and the zoning ordinance, they're welcome to it. I wrote letters up for both of them, and they're amending and restating in its entirety. They're basically voiding what was there before. And based on the review, the Carbon County Planning Commission believes that the Mahoning Township subdivision land development ordinance, although as proposed, is consistent with current state and local regulations. We therefore recommend approval. And I have the same verbiage for the zoning ordinance and then pointed out in the Act 247 what they have to do to send up to the county with required signatures within, I think it's 30 days of adoption. Yeah, 30 days of adoption. That's it. All right, next one is the DCED Pipeline Investment Program Grant Application for Little League and Baseball.
Ivan, do we need a motion from the?
Yes, we do. Getting ahead of myself.
Is there a motion for approval of the Mahoning Township draft?
I'll make the motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval is granted.
And Little League Farms, and UGI, they're going for a small grant. Well, it's not small. They wanna focus on the installation of a new UGI natural gas main extension to the existing Little League facility to support growth from 10 acres in production to a potential 60 acres in production, which would conservatively mean an additional 300 jobs for the community. And I pointed out the Carbon County Office of Planning and Development is pleased to support Little League Farms in your efforts to install a new UGI gas main to meet your current gas demand and support future growth. We don't need to approve it because it's Senate. And the next one, individual NIPSE's permit for stormwater discharge and joint permit application. It's an amendment to the existing, the previously approved permit for the, it's on the northeast extension of the turnpike. I don't know if everybody travels that turnpike, you see all that construction in that one section. Basically, what they found, they need to use another half acre of land for the grading for one of the roads to get off it, so TEP is making them do a modification to their plan. And then the last one is the just for review, the section Route 80 over the Lehigh River Bridge up in East Side Borough, Kidder Township. And then it's what the project involves, and basically if you had any comments to comment to them. And that was it.
Okay,
And the next one, no, we had this 2-3 years ago. They're updating the chapter 102 permits for what is this one? It's
Sage Meadows.
Page Meadows. It's out near the turnpike, out near the airport out there where the turnpike has they store their stuff. And all I had to do was say that it meets the stormwater management plan, which we approved. DE approved it September 21st, 1995. Thoroughly in need of an update. That's it.
boring month. That was a boring month, no excitement for you.
It was this last tour. With the tax assessment on,
Okay,
because the one plan for McFarland was subdivided in 1989, and I did it. But it went to the tax assessment office, it was a recorded plan, and because they didn't have the mapping back then, it never got updated on the county mapping. And he wanted me to supply a letter from the planning office stating why they should do it. No, I'm not gonna do that. But just like it now. They did make the change, though. I said, it's either, do it, or when the surveyor brings it in and record it, you could yell at him. So, he did it, though. That's it.
all right. And the old business, new business correspondence, and no visitors, I guess. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Still didn't beat Al's record of 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
No. What do you have? Want to ask some questions?
Nope.
Thank you.